Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of You for the Gantry. How we doing, boys?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
West Ham rating, though.
Oh, been a mad weekend.
We might as well start where it went off, right? Where it absolutely kicked off. I mean, the early kickoff was good, but we actually dominated that 3 o'clock.
It's weird going into a season being very positive and then seeing the game and all right, okay, Eze had caused us a bit of trouble, but
I think you're going to get 38 games of actual interesting football this season from us.
I liked the fact that it was more end to end, and I wasn't sitting there going, "Well, the first half hour we're just going to sit with our thumb up our arse," and then you know what I mean? Like it was.
I think when you look at it, the lineup should have been different. I think if I need to see it, and I think I've said this since the first game week. Obviously, I wasn't here, but Aaron Wan-Bissaka should have started, which became evident when he came on, and then Fulkrug needs to start.
Yeah,
because he's just better. Or put Bowen in the middle.
I think Fulkrug needs to start and Wan-Bissaka starts.
I would keep it the way it is until you don't fix something unless it's broken. Last week it done bits with the subs that came on, and he done the same thing this week.
My worry is
you've won both games.
Well, no, we lost against Villa.
Sorry, my bad. Yeah,
he did play.
He played better. Sorry, I was forgetting Villa.
No, I know, but surely you want to start off playing well. You don't want to wait 60 minutes to then kick into gear.
But he does seem to have the mentality that he's willing to do squad rotation. So for me, start Fulkrug for a game. If he hasn't got the start in him at the moment, then start Antonio.
Yeah, I think you'll be interested. I think the overriding consensus was that Fulkrug was going to start, and so was Tadibo. Mm-hmm. And then obviously, I think that will happen I think Bournemouth on Wednesday. I think that will happen instead. I can see that. I don't know why. I can just see us using a cup team there because we've got Man City the weekend. I mean, not being funny, that's a fucking chuck away game, really, isn't it?
Don't get me wrong. I'd actually. Do you know what? Ipswich scored first against City. So do you know what, mate?
They scored 3 goals in 4 minutes.
I'm not saying they haven't, but what I mean is, with the fact that so far we've looked a lot more involved in games, we've not just kind of done Moyes ball and sat there with 10 men behind the ball the whole game. I would like to see us actually come out and give City a game. Yes, I expect us to lose against City. I'm not like stupid, but I'd love us to give them a fucking good go.
I was going to say learn to walk.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not, mate. I'm not expecting to come in as a giant. Like I'm not expecting to come in.
Is when Arsenal had gone through that depressing period, and then we started playing well. It was like,
I think
we're going to win every game.
I
know you don't think that, but I've got a funny feeling when you lose one and lose
I think we'll give everyone a game this year. That's one thing I think you can be absolutely sure of. We will give everyone a game this year.
Well, that's kind of the whole hype around Lopetegui is the fact that we're actually going to play football now and not park the bus.
Yeah, I think I would love to know the stat of how many times in the last, say, tenure during David Moyes we've had consecutively 2 times more possession than the team, both home and away.
But what did you have last week? It was over 60%.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah. But do you know what? It's almost ironic, isn't it? If you play attacking football, you score goals.
Well, it's everything, though. It's the attacking football. It's the high press. I've written down a couple of things that I think you're looking at. It's in regards to what you brought up at the start of the season. There's sort of like 5 things you take away from the first 2 games. I think you've kind of seen now at least 90 minutes of Lopetegui ball. Mm-hmm. The second half against Villa and probably the second half against Palace.
Yeah.
I think Souček's a massive problem. That needs to square. The problem is he's going to be a headache all season because he scores goals. But he's in a midfield. And so, for example, against Villa, he had 10 passes in 97 minutes.
Yeah, no.
That's not good enough. But the thing is, I know he scored against Palace, but the way that goal came about was just calamitous.
Yeah,
it just kind of fell.
But he caused the penalty against Villa. That's what I'm saying. He causes goals.
Yeah. Yeah, he's an annoying player because he's not been great for a while, and in 2 games under Lopetegui, he's been useful, but he is I agree, he's a problem.
I think you saw our lineup for when Edson Alvarez came on around the 75th minute. I think after the second goal when Souček was on a yellow, I think you saw how we're going to line up against Man City. I think Wan-Bissaka will start. I think Fulkrug will probably start as well. And I think you'll have Guaido and Alvarez.
Well, I think Fulkrug is like I do think he needs to start. I do, but it does look like he's willing to use the rotation. So I am genuinely just happy.
I think he'll be the same lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second one, Max Kilman needs to actually get some respect because the last 2 games I think he's been unreal.
Yeah.
From who?
Do you know what, mate? We've had this chat all week in our football group chat about our bang average is and how we overpaid for him. I said we overpaid for him. I don't think he's bang average, though.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I was completely ignorant to who he was, and then he's come in, and I've not been disappointed.
Well, he had
The money
70,
we've
I
spent
think he had
on him,
78 offhand. I think he had something like 78 touches last yesterday, and then he had 85 odd against Villa. It's like, and he got the assist for the Bowen goal. What a ball that is, by the way, going into midfield. He just showed we've been lacking that for years. That's what Agred was meant to be.
Yeah, and like.
Disagree?
I'm enjoying
No,
it
I'm
more.
just trying to think of who needs to put respect on Kilman's. If no one respected Kilman beforehand,
I think
then they didn't see how good a job he done at Wolves last
What I mean
season.
is he's gone massively under the radar. I think it might have been because how early we signed him, could be that, and it was during the Euros. But you look at it and you think for 40 million he could be. And by the way, that's another thing as well. Mavropanos is good enough to partner him.
Yeah, I like Mav. I think Mav's.
He's not had a bad game yet.
No, but
when he has a bad game though,
Yeah, but that's what's good about this team this year is the fact that when he has a bad game, swap him out for Todibo.
Yeah. I genuinely, I think Todibo will start eventually.
Kufal massively struggled.
Yeah,
but
you saw that
system.
When you saw him, he couldn't deal with Eze, and then as soon as we brought Wan-Bissaka on, Eze was neutralised.
Yeah,
he wasn't really a threat after that.
Yeah, it's something that needs to switch straight away. He just needs to come on. Wan-Bissaka, I think Eze tried twice to get past him, didn't get past him, and then you know what a winger's like. We were on about this the other week, where a winger doesn't fancy it, will turn around and pass it straight back in midfield.
Yeah,
he doesn't fancy it. And I think you'll get that all season from wingers going up against Wan-Bissaka because he's like that.
I genuinely, he's one person that I just think should start every game. He's good enough to. He's fit enough to. I don't see why he wouldn't start ahead of Kufal.
You disagree?
No, the thing with Wan-Bissaka is, he's a good enough player, but when he's not on form, he is not on form. He has no in between. He's either really good or he's really bad. And unfortunately, you've only seen 40?
About 45 minutes,
45 minutes on. So you can't really get a fair assessment of him. Yeah, he done well, he kind of shut up Eze, but...
Well, he shut up Eze, he caused the move for the goal, for the first goal.
Lovely pass.
That's what I mean, he was good, but he doesn't have the in-between. He's either off his game or he's on it. There's no in-between.
Well, I think very much this season from Wan-Bissaka, we'll see whether or not it was actually the mentality of the United team which was bringing him down, or whether it was the fact that he just has no in-between.
I think he needs to get the belief back that he's a...
good player.
Look at Palace. He was the next best thing.
Yeah.
He was going to be... He was going to be in the England squad for the next fucking, 10, 15 years, and when was the last team he was in an England squad?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then the only other thing I'd like to also put on there is Mohamed Kudus is just putting performance after performance in.
It's
unreal.
It's just relentless.
Well, I said this to Ben. One of the dribbles that he made, he got past 5 odd players, and they were just trying to take fucking lumps out of him.
I like the fact he's a bit like. It reminds me of that Werner interview. You know where he says like where he was getting kicked.
Yeah, he likes physicality.
Yeah, and he just said it just makes me push harder. It's
the only
you
thing.
Get that impression from
my
players.
only gripe is that he doesn't know how to cross with his left foot at the moment. But I will not blame him for that because he's been an inverted winger for a while.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, the football he's playing at the moment.
Also, as well, he is used to a number 9 in Antonio that you don't know where he's going to be. 2 of the times that he got to the byline, he looked up to make sure he knew where he was putting it. If Fulkrug's there, it ain't up to the winger where he puts the ball because the winger should just put it straight in the middle of the area.
And Fulkrug could be there.
And then Fulkrug should just be there. Your number 9 should be exactly know where he is. And Antonio, you don't know where he's going. Is he going back post? Is he going front post? Is he going middle? No one knows.
Yeah, I think Antonio is very much that jack of all trades, and he tries to do everything rather than just focus on doing one thing well. And I think that's why he's just never in the right place, mate. Ever.
It doesn't suit the deep role. No. I don't think he's okay, but I'd like to see him further forward. I think that's where we got a bit more joy when Guido Rodriguez. When Alvarez came on, you just push him up and let him go. All right, we're a bit more defensive at that point anyway, but he can just pick that ball out. He's so good at it.
Yeah.
And the only other player I'd like to give mention to was Guido Rodriguez. He's a free, and he's looked unreal now 2 weeks in a row. That could be. That's what I'm saying to you about Kilman is Kilman and Guido Rodriguez are going under the radar. They could genuinely be unreal signings.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think Kilman's went under the radar because it happened.
Is that what it is?
Very early on in the season.
Do you think we ever paid for him?
Transfer window. What deposit?
40.
40. No, his potential has always been there at the clubs he's played for.
All right.
It's just seeing whether we get it out of him. That's the main thing, yeah.
The thing is, he played the Wolves, who started off well under Gary O'Neill and struggled towards the end. I can't remember who he played for before Wolves.
Maidstone.
Yeah, so like,
There you go.
I thought he went to somebody before.
No, I thought it was Maidstone. Maidstone straight to Wolves. Maidstone got a $4 million payout just for transferring to us.
yeah,
Someone's hooked up with
Tic tac toe, mate. That's what that is.
that's exactly. He's been brushing up on his knowledge.
catch him on TikTok.
That Rodriguez, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a fucking clue.
No,
I
was honest to you. I didn't know who he was, but against was it Betis in the pre-season Brackway Cup, against Villa and against Palace now. Apparently, he isn't an out number 6. When Alvarez goes next to him, he'll pick up a Souček role.
Yeah,
but
Salto Viga, sorry.
Sorry. Genuinely been unreal as a number 6.
Yeah, no, I think I genuinely I didn't know who he was, and then we signed him, and he's looked class.
And Areola's the only shaker one I don't like. I think if we had to get someone right now, and you gave me the money, I'd go straight for Ramsdale.
Yeah,
Well, that was my next question. See, transfer deadline day is this Friday. He's not
Ramsdale.
too keen on Antonio, not too keen on Areola. Who do
I like
you replace?
Areola, and I'd love to I'd like to see him become as good as I think he could be. But yeah, I'm the same.
He's shown 2 games now, 180 minutes, that he can't play with his feet, and that really worries me.
I think we need. I don't think he's going to be our first team keeper. I think if we brought in Ramsdale, we'd
have a problem now.
fab.
Right, so
50 million in his years.
Ramsdale isn't getting signed, and the reason why I'd love him to be signed, but we've got 3 keepers already.
Oh, you need
we got West Fobringham. You got Fab, who got a year extension, I think, last year, and you got Areola. I think he just took it as Areola will be his keeper this year. I don't think he's good enough. Shot stopping is okay, but
I think he is a good shot stopper. But yeah, he doesn't play out with his feet well enough.
you got the feeling every single time he got the ball, he was looking for Kilman just to pass the ball off and go, "You deal with it then." I don't know if that's what Lopetegui said to do, or what, but he just passed it off and delegates and goes right.
Normally, a lot of non-ball playing goalkeepers do have that one focal centre back that then just takes on the passing role. But yeah, no, I like Areola, but yeah, I'd take Ramsdale in a heartbeat. But for me, I've been Fab. I'd keep Fotheringham.
Yeah,
I'd keep Areola. And Fab, he's old enough. He's not good enough to start, in my opinion. And I genuinely do think
Antonio works against lower side teams, I think.
Yeah,
Antonio might work against maybe an Ipswich.
Does it so?
The only reason I think that is because the only problem is as I've always put him down as a physical striker, but he's not showing it right now. I don't really know what he is showing. I'm not. At Fulkrug was on 25 minutes and at 30 minutes, and I think he won more headers and aerial duels than Antonio in 60 odd. I don't know what he's doing right now. I can't put my hand on it.
So you have just sold Mubama?
Yeah.
To City?
Yes. Did him with no, it was a free.
But you know what I mean? But
we get
City.
He won't get minutes.
So if you had to pick one player to bring in before transfer deadline day, Antonio's Chiribai, it's Antonio's replacement. Who do you bring in?
I wouldn't replace Antonio. The only reason why is I've said this before the start of the season. I think you've got Fulkrug up there as a number 9. You've got Antonio as a plan B. But if you need someone else that those 2 can't do, in my opinion, you put Bowen in the middle, Kudus out on the right, and Somerville on the left.
Ben?
I actually kind of agree. I don't think I would replace Antonio. I think because of the depth we've got in midfield, you can just move any of our top 3. Just in and out.
By the way, though, I'd let him go. If he wanted to go somewhere, I'd let him go.
See, I disagree.
He says he wants to retire at us. Antonio's whole thing is that he wants to retire.
Well, he can't
he's
retire that man, mate. He wanted to go to Wolves last year.
I was going to say good.
But so
we got that. You got that Jock as well. You got Irvin. You got Irvin, the striker, as well. He scored in a couple of friendlies. He's another one. He's tall. He's aerial dominant. He can apparently stand the ball up. The problem is Bowen can play the number 9. He played it last year quite well, but it was when we were low blocking, so I don't know if he could do it.
Maybe that's how you get Somerville into the team, which, yeah. But I think Fulkrug for West Ham, he's shown in the past 2 games, he comes off the bench and he just makes a headache.
I said this to you, when Wan-Bissaka came on and Fulkrug came on, there was 20 minutes where I was looking at it and you're going, I know how we're trying to play. And I don't think I've said that for at least 3 years. Because Fulkrug got the ball down. The first time he got the ball down, he passed it off. They played it over. He done one-on-one with a centre-back and he put it on the wrong side of the net and you're thinking, a number 9, holding the ball up, putting it in Paqueta's feet, getting it back over and then actually going for a shot on target. It was just nice to see like an actual number 9.
I can't remember the last time, other than maybe like Andy Carroll, where we had someone that far forward that held the ball up and just went for
Do you
goal.
know what I would take? Nketiah.
Sound too.
And I'm not even taking the piss. If you gave me on loan for Nketiah for a season,
No,
I'd
no.
love to see what he could do.
Nah, fuck going, have him.
Because he's, whether you like to admit it or not, he is actually a number 9, though. He does
Yeah.
sit in that 9.
I think the difference between the two of us is obviously Arsenal.
You're not going to win a league, mate. We ain't going to win a league, are we?
But we've not had a proper striker in
Have him.
forever. Like I can't remember the last proper striker. Well, Skamaka was probably the last proper striker we had. We bullied him out of the club.
You don't need to
Also,
sell me.
Moyes bullied him out of the club,
Don't need
not
to
us.
sell me.
Yeah,
on the
just
idea.
put out there as well. I mean, that's the same Palace team that put 4 passes in the first half.
Yeah.
In April, only 4 months ago. Where people, because there are some unrestful fucking Lopetegui fans saying on a second lineup booing and that you need to get a fucking grip of yourself. I mean, honestly, at what point you verse one of the best teams in the country in Villa, who've not been able will go into it, but Arsenal not struggled to beat, but clinched past them and gave opportunities away to, and we dominated them in second half possession wise, and then we play against Palace and we dominated in the second half as well.
I think the people that are criticising Lopetegui that were pro Moyes just need to shut up.
Well, it's
I
the ones
genuinely
that-
think it's wrong.
It's the ones that thought David Moyes wasn't given enough time, but funnily enough, there's a second game. Oh well, Lopetegui. Well, what's he doing then? He ain't improved.
I
he ain't improved.
It doesn't really make sense because you sit there and they go, "Oh, well, he won us a trophy, and we played nothing but dross football for an entire season." And then everyone's defended him. Lopetegui's played 2 games. He's played better football than Moyes played all season last season.
I reckon some West Ham's thought his new manager is going to come hit the ground running. We're going to win not every game, but we're going to smash teams.
I think
And it's not the case.
Yeah,
You know what's nice as well? We played about 4 different systems yesterday, and it was nice to see that our team wasn't overwhelmed with that. Because we were very much a 4-5-1. As soon as you get the ball, low block, as soon as you get the ball past Paqueta and twat it up.
I think this is very much, and I don't care if it's a personal dig to him, I think this is very revealing of the fact that he was the problem.
Yeah, I think...
He is and who?
As in Moyes. Moyes was the issue. Moyes
Yeah.
was the problem.
I just wanted to put that out.
Genuinely, with the fact that we can change system, do regular subs, and actually make alterations to the starting 11, and we still play well. Yes, I know it's early days and it's been 2 games, but these 2 games...
Palace
are
away's
giving
not an easy game, though.
No,
He
no.
didn't make alterations to the first.
No. But what I mean is, the starting 11 Lopetegui's got compared to what Moyes is completely different.
But
yeah.
I'm calling it now. I think, as I said to you, I think the only change probably will be Alvarez for Souček against City and probably Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
And the only reason why is because you're going massively defensive against City. And then, do you know what? I'd love to see a Bowen, Kudus and Somerville front 3 and just let them go
Yeah.
as a counter-attack. I don't think it'll happen.
Well, I think genuinely, I think you catch City by surprise if you actually just came out and attacked him.
Just very quiet. Emerson. He's very quiet in the sense he's actually been quite good defensively, and he's one of the ones I was actually worried couldn't do the job.
He was a bit worrisome against Villa.
Yeah.
I have to say.
Yeah.
The Palace, he was a bit.
He looks hesitant to go forward. I don't know. That's obviously
He was just a bit mute against Palace. He just was there and.
But maybe he's trying to work on that part of his game. Maybe he is trying to shore up the defensive bit a bit. Because going forwards, he's class. Like, he is brilliant going forwards, but maybe he is just trying to shore himself up a bit.
You know what? You're on about Alvarez coming in for Souček and Wan-Bissaka coming in for Sufa. Where's Carlos Soler going?
I don't know.
How are you fitting him in?
I don't know why we're signing him.
He's a good player.
I never said he wasn't.
He just runs.
But the problem is you've got. I'm trying to think of you've got so many midfielders in that club now. I'm assuming Souček must be in the plans because he started the first 2 games and he's played upwards of 100 odd minutes.
I was going to say, but Alvarez is also injured at the moment,
Yes, he came back. That was his first half hour, so he might start. He might not, but he might start. And then you've got Wardy. Who he doesn't fancy by the looks of it. I don't know why though. In that Souček position, I think it'd be okay in that actually.
Move it like he struggles doing the defensive side of it, but I genuinely think Ward Prowse ball playing wise is he's one of the best in the league for ball playing. I would say.
It's a weird
ball at least.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I'm trying to think who was better and who was worse.
But we ain't got a lot of deadwood in the club anymore. I mean, you're probably looking at what if you look at. Well, if you look at all the positions, you're probably looking at Ings, Zuma, and Ward Prowse need to go.
Did you not feel his medical?
Yeah, he did share the Saudi club.
That's good. Good luck.
Yeah.
But also, so, I don't know if people know the intricacies of medicals. Maybe not the fact that he failed a medical, and maybe he's too high risk, which he probably is because he's been carrying an injury. I think for the last year and a half.
Probably, but if the Saudis on about fucking high risk,
But he wasn't even the bench yesterday. I think.
Jesus.
Well, they won't get rid of. If they'll get rid of Ings, then they'll keep Antonio. Then
Yeah,
they won't get rid of both.
I prefer to get rid of Antonio, but Ings is a higher earner, I think. So
Ings is a higher earner, but the problem is Ings can actually finish. He's never really fit.
come on.
Is the biggest problem. Yeah, he is a finisher.
not for West Ham.
Oh no, not for no. But what I mean is,
No
no one's been out of finish rush for about 4 years.
Yeah.
No, but that's what I mean. He was good.
But
That's
also,
what I'd like. Can Fulkrug start against Bournemouth and come off after the first half, and all do me a favour, just get a goal in the first half.
Yeah,
Get your confidence up because we'll need it for. Do you know what the good thing?
His confidence.
Yeah.
He just came for a Champions League.
No, I know,
final.
but you know what I mean. New club. I'd like him to get a goal and get the thingy running.
I don't think that'd be a problem. I genuinely think I want him to start because I just want to see what he does.
Massively hard run in
You
September.
know what the best thing about Fulkrug, and we spoke about it before this, is he goes for everything,
Yeah, I hate
And-
his relentless.
and he just loves to play.
It's the fact that he would just go for a shot as well. If he's not 100%, he just goes, go on then.
And you know
Yeah, I
what?
liked it. Yeah, I think he had three shots when he was on, and I think that's more than Antonio.
I think but I also think we've been lacking that bit of pressure going forwards.
yeah,
Because I think if you're a keeper or you're a centre back against us, especially before, you're sitting there and going, listen, it's really Bowen or maybe Paqueta, you're not going to be that nervous because no one normally just took a random punt at it.
And
Whereas if we've got a number 9 that's just going to go on then and just hit it, builds pressure, mate. And I think we'll put
was
things under the
Suchek's
cosh.
goal a good finish or just
No,
kind of one of those hit on target and see what happens?
It went through bodies.
There was that many people in front of the keeper that it felt to Suchek he's just hit and it's gone in.
And do you know what? I don't think people realise how good a player Bowen is until you see that goal and you just think, as a West Ham fan, I actually sat there going, I know it's going in.
Yeah, it was lovely.
You just know it is. He's just one of those players. He's when you see Saka one-on-one and you see him cut over to the left, you know that's going in the top bin.
Yeah.
That's just one of those, isn't it?
Except for last week.
Right, but you know what I mean? It's just one of those. You just know it's going to happen.
Yeah,
That's a 100-goal contribution now in 206 games, I think, for West Ham. 61 of goals, 39 of assists. It's fucking...
I'll say this: he is your best player.
Well, I think he's
over
got...
Kudus, over Paqueta.
He's got to be...
it's Bowen.
He's got... His output's better.
I'd say overall.
I don't know. I think if you look at the footballing aspects, I think Kudus is probably our best footballer.
No, Kudus.
I think
Kudus is more talented.
That's what I mean.
But I
He's
think
better footballer.
Bowen as a whole package. I agree.
That's what I mean. His output's a lot better. It's the total Salah and Hazard argument, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't wrong, not the same level, but like
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, not the same level. But what I mean is, when you look at Hazard's the better footballer.
Yeah.
But Salah's an output machine.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Are we covering the ball boy that got apparently crushed?
Oh,
I mean, it's been everywhere, so why
I know.
not?
I'll try and find a picture of it and put it on a screen. It wasn't crushed. If anyone's been to Selhurst Park, you'd know that it's quite a narrow gangway at the very front of the stand. West Ham fans have got to celebrate. By the way, all fans got to celebrate in that bit, but it's fine. We just get hate, so I'm just trying to back us up
it's
here.
just the media taking a punt at football fans again.
Talksport have had their swipe. They always have their swipe.
The photos look a lot worse.
Oh,
than
yeah.
it
Was it? Joe, it was. It started going down. As it started going down, Suchek actually grabbed it
Yeah.
to make sure it's not. It would have crushed him. I'm not going to put it out there. It would have crushed him if no one moved out of the way.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
It didn't crush him. But
why is a fucking ball boy? Sorry, why is a ball boy No, don't get me on this. Why is a ball boy sitting right in front of the away end? If you know when we've scored, what do you think's going to happen? Everyone does that at Palace. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because we go to Anfield and we all sit there quietly, don't we? Like,
Just mad.
That's it. Get a Liverpool fan on the fucking.
Just a sign off as well. I
Yeah.
genuinely like that kit. I like the kit with the white and the claret.
Ben was on with this. He does now.
no, it's stinking. It's horrible. The stupid little gold bit there. No, the old.
It's just wrong, isn't it?
No, it's just rank.
You're just wrong.
It's just a minging kit. The kit you're wearing, class. I like the home one.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
this actually.
I like the
Unsponsored, obviously.
I like the Cockney kit. I like the home kit, but I do not like the third kit. It's dog shit. There you go, Karen Brady. You heard it first.
Yeah, 3 points on the board though. Man City next week, but we'll leave that because that's just. It's one of those. Fun enough, Danny Murphy was on about this on TalkSport. He was like, Man City, if you see him early in the fixture list, you just go brilliant. At least you don't have to play him then till the second half of the season.
Well, that's the thing, right? If we get a drumming off City, like, don't get me wrong, I'd love for us to give them a game, but if we get a drumming off them and they beat us like 3-4...
The good time to play City is right at the end of November, at the start of December, in between that Champions League group stage and the Carabao coming back in.
Just like they're a little bit tired.
Yeah.
But, mate, get it over and done with. If we get a goal, I'll be happy. If we win, I'll be over the moon. But to be honest, I think we'll lose.
I think
they'll beat us.
Lopetegui's best, test.
Yeah,
not against City.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I think everyone could probably say and go.
City going to win.
City going to win.
I'd be surprised.
It's the games after that.
Just how he picks himself back up.
We got London derbies, mate. You got London derby after London derby in September, October, mate. It's mad.
But that'll be the key of how your season goes.
If we get a drubbing off City, how we can pick the team up and go, right, let's move on.
And I think that also show the characters of the players.
Bar Arsenal, though. Bar Arsenal and Liverpool, we would have played the top two teams in the country by the third week. Villa and Man City. They're some of the hardest teams to play.
And the fixture computer's been amazing to both of us.
That's mad. Yeah. It's like, sorry, just to cut off there. I feel so sorry for Ipswich. Liverpool early kickoff at home and then Man City away straight away.
But he is right though. You get the two rough games out of the way. Start with a little bit of a hampering.
Yeah,
because I think
that's wrong though. Do you remember when we lost against who did we lose against other boys? But we lost against. Do you remember Forest when Antonio got a goal today because he ran into someone? That season felt like we never really got started. So Man City first, then Forest away.
Chelsea, was it not?
No, it's Forest away. We had Man City, then Forest, and you never got a win until like the fourth game. Do you remember? Because everyone was like, "Oh, everyone's had a win in the top 5 divisions, bar West Ham," and it started really slow.
I think the problem is though, like who have Ipswich got next? Because for me, it's like getting Liverpool and City out of the way for a club that's just come up and promoted. You're expecting to go in there and lose. As long as you can say you went in there,
I think they gave a good account of themselves.
Yeah. Well, they scored first against City. That's impressive on its own.
Yeah, I think they gave Liverpool a good game as well for 50 minutes, but then Liverpool just up to gear and
so they got Fulham next. So that's probably the first game where they could turn around and go, do you know what? We'll see if we can get.
They'll be Burnley this year. They should look a bit better than Burnley, didn't they?
Yeah, they look better than Burnley.
First game they did, they're signing Jack Clark for Sunderland.
Good signing.
Good talent.
We tried to go for him last year, didn't we? But apparently Moyes wanted him, but Tim's shining in.
Very good talent, especially next to Omar Hutchinson.
Would you like to go on to Arsenal, Gavin?
Oh, we can do. I don't necessarily want to.
This is how boring Arsenal have got, by the way. I don't mean to try and start this as a clickbait, but...
No, I can. Well, I done a TikTok yesterday. Quick plug. Go and...
Yeah.
Or TikTok and have your input. Because I had an argument with an Arsenal fan yesterday, considering that my opinion was it was a smash and grab result.
If you had to... I'm going to use an adjective here. Arsenal, since the start of last season, have been spluttering to wins.
Oh, here we go.
I think.
When Liverpool won that league, when Liverpool won the league in 1920,
they were boring.
Everyone said they weren't as good as they were the year before, but they won the league, and that's what Arsenal try to do. That they've gone fucking boring.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. My face and my body language wasn't that. It was your adjective.
Yeah, I very much think that Arsenal last year, it was like the first 15 minutes, if they got a goal against you, you were knackered.
Yeah.
That was it. That was game over. I actually kind of agree with you. I don't agree with the Arsenal fan that commented on your TikTok. I think the goals that you don't be wrong, you could have won like 4-0. But yeah, I think it was very much...
Watkins should have at least got 2.
Watkins just...
Morgan Rogers, what a player.
Yeah.
He was phenomenal. He Declan Rice, that's the second game he looked dodgy. Morgan Rogers...
he's not suiting that 8, is he?
Morgan Rogers just run past him.
Yeah.
And Rice normally can handle that, and he was off. He's off like a rocket.
Is he suiting that 8?
Nah. No. That's why Marino's come in to play that role. But then I feel sorry for Partey.
So where's Rice going then? 6?
Rice is going where Partey is, and Partey's going on the bench.
Do you know what? Mentioning Partey, what a goal.
I don't know. It's one of the.
It's a good.
It's a good take.
It's one of those. Should be doing a lot.
It's one of those low drive sort of. It was Souček.
Yeah. Oh no, but the difference was Partey's a bit further out. It wasn't as many men in front of him. It was one person in front of the keeper.
Goalkeeper side.
No. But it's one person in front of the keeper.
That's what makes...
The Souček one had about 6 people in the box. Like it is a better goal, but for someone who I slate quite regularly, it's a good goal.
So does Reno start for you?
I think that's why he's coming in.
No, but does Reno start for you?
Before the start of the season, no. Babbitt and Rice.
So would you drop Rice?
No, you can't. You can't justifiably drop £100 million.
There you go.
The problem is no, because you have to, because he can't be your Harry Kane.
No,
because if he's causing problems, you need to drop him.
No, because he's causing problems in that position.
He's not causing. He's causing a problem because you're not using him in the way he's meant to be used.
But he doesn't. But he doesn't want to play a 6.
He doesn't.
No, I know he doesn't want to play a 6. He moaned about it after about 3 years.
It's down to the manager, though.
I hate to say it. He's a better 6 than he is an 8.
He will love playing a 6 when we win the league.
Yeah,
that's
what yeah. But I think this is where a lot of managers go wrong. Is Mikel Arteta then needs, if he could be as harsh as he is to Ramsdale, basically say enjoy the bench, son, then he should be sitting around and turn around to Rice and go, "You're a 6, mate."
Would you swap Rice out for Adam Wharton?
Oh, I like Adam Wharton, but no. No, I like Adam Wharton.
See, I don't know.
Would you? No.
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 No, with the Palace holding midfielder?
No.
Give it a season, he'll be at a top 4 club.
My problem is seeing how good Rice can be.
He doesn't play then.
No, but he doesn't. It's not his choice, mate. At the end of the day, you're a number 6.
See, what I meant about the Wharton thing is I don't rate Rice in a single pivot. I rate Rice in a double pivot, and if he's not playing a double pivot or a centre back's coming into, or a full back's inverting or a centre back's coming up next to him, you've seen it with England, you've seen it with Arsenal over the last year. There's a reason why he got put into 8. I'm not buying the Declan Rice stuff that he's apparently better in an 8 than he is a 6. I don't think he is. No, he's not. He can't pass out from the back.
If you watch Arsenal, we play in the opponent's half, or we try to at least. So Rice will be playing in an 8 position anyway.
Yeah, it's not really what I mean though.
No, I know, but that's the way we play. He's not going to change it just because Rice is in.
No, what I'm saying is that
I reckon you have a player like Mikel Moreno, who predominantly does play on the left. Done it for Spain when he came on in the Euros. Does it for Real Sociedad. It might free Rice up a bit. So you go into a double pivot then, or are you still? You still play the inverted fullback, which will be Timber, which he done yesterday, and I thought he was pretty decent.
Yeah, but then Rice would work, is what I'm saying. That's fine. Rice would work like that.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, because you have to do that because he doesn't have passing range at all.
But I
sideways or backwards.
I feel Party's looked more solid out of both of them. The Party.
Is it one of those cases though where you don't want to? Party's probably the best option next to Rice, but then you don't want to risk it in case he gets injured.
But that's what I was just about to say. But then that's good for Party. He might not be picking up injuries, but when you actually look at him, he doesn't really pick up injuries during the game. It's training. Yeah. He seems to pick up injuries with. So fuck knows. But going on about when I said I was a smash and grab and somebody took very much of offence to it. We did not look like scoring.
That's a very level game, by the way. Yeah. I saw the stats. It's a very level game.
We didn't look like scoring. Yeah, we might have had the ball in their half.
Yeah.
Odegaard, Saka, Partey, and White, I think it was, playing tiki-taka with each other.
You haven't broke that. You haven't broke that duck yet, have you? Like the easiest kind of time I can replicate it, or if you want to go see it how it works, is when we played you lot at the Emirates in December last year. And we just sat right back onto our penalty box and go on then. And all we'll do is we'll sit Edson Alvarez on top of Odegaard, and you have nothing then. I think Partey changes that. I think you're right, because Partey can pick a ball out.
Yeah. I'll get that. Is one thing I'll give the boy his due.
But if you sit on Odegaard and your fullbacks are half competent against the wingers, I don't think you've got a problem against Arsenal.
The thing with it being like that is Partey was always looking to get in. Saka was very stagnant on the wing, getting the ball in always. He wasn't active to what was going on. He was just like, I've got the ball, pass it. I've got the ball, pass it.
I think we were very lucky. Like Watkins had 2 blinding.
Yeah, you need to also realise it's also the team. They will finish in the top 4. I think I was completely wrong.
I
they
think
look very good. Or they will challenge you the top 4 very.
Watkins had a game to forget. Absolutely. When it got squared to him, I think I shut my eyes. I went,
it's weird though, right?
Here we go again. It's going to be the same as the last one. And then when he had the open goal where, let's have it, he should have scored.
Yeah.
I think he saw an open net and he went, I can't miss.
Was that the Raya one? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't miss. Put my head on it. And Raya's went, you cunt, it's here.
Yeah.
And dived and saved it. I do think it is a phenomenal reaction save from Raya. But
It's
Watkins
poor
should,
striking.
Watkins should be putting it
Yeah.
further away.
Yeah, you totally get it though. You just think you're going to recover in
Yeah,
time.
yeah. He's just gone. As long as I get it on target, it's going in.
And I'm sure that's the second week in a row Raya's made a save like that to keep us.
Maybe
in
I'm
the
wrong,
game.
mate. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's the better keeper by a mile. I don't know. I need to see him yet.
Because remember Ramsdale done it against Spurs.
Yeah, the problem is we haven't seen Ramsdale in over a year now. So
not
now
consistently.
you can't actually turn around. Like I think the biggest problem between the two now is you have to use Raya as your number one because Ramsdale's had no game time.
Yeah,
And unless you're
We're
going to
also
use,
saying it. Wow, so we've agreed terms with Spanish keeper as well.
so which probably means that Ramsdale won't even get used as your cup keeper this year.
Ramsdale's going.
where?
Apparently Wolves.
I'd take him.
That's
as
No,
well.
bad,
it's
isn't
a
it?
loan though. It's a loan with no obligation to buy or something.
Oh, right, okay.
Which is
I
annoying.
would-
Just give me the fucking money. Also, I have seen an awful lot of people go, the Spanish keeper coming in, he's meant to be good. I watched him in the Olympic final. That goal he conceded, pish. I don't rate him.
If you,
And that's me just watching that game. He might be completely different, but I'm very...
I said this
Very
literally while we were just watching the Liverpool Brentford game. I genuinely think the rest of the table will do its thing, and City and Arsenal will just battle for the top two.
Yeah.
Let them do their thing. Not being it's not a dig to Arsenal, but the fucking boring football you get from City and Arsenal, and then just let everyone else play football.
Yeah. The problem with the problem for City is that they will play boring ass football, and then they'll score a wonder goal out of nowhere. That's what
They're a bit slow. Ipswich score. All right, we'll turn it up then. There you go. It's 3 goals in 4 minutes. See you later. You're done.
Yeah,
You know what?
Merce said it in like the 15th of minute. He went, "Yeah, it's game over now, isn't it?"
pretty much. And it sounds horrible, but they are boring to watch now. They just are.
It's not the Leroy Sané and the Centurions team.
No.
It's not
No.
the same team.
It's not the Aguero team, is it? Where you've got exciting goals and mad runs. It's don't get me wrong. Pep's a masterclass. He's unbelievable, but they're boring to watch.
Is Unai Emery now a worse manager than Mikel Arteta, Gav?
I've seen the videos. I've seen the takes.
Do Europa Leagues not matter anymore?
I
The first Champions League football for Villa in about 20 years not matter anymore.
personally, you cannot compare the two just yet. Unai Emery's been about for many, many years.
Do you
many,
think
many
you can't
clubs.
compare them as in Unai Emery's a better manager right now?
With his accomplishments, yes.
Right, that's fine. So no,
I think with the way we can play, if we set out to just have fun, Arteta plays a more exciting.
Do you not
better
Can I
way.
ask you a question? Do you think you'd play that boring a football? But you might not find it boring. I don't know if do you compared to 2 years ago.
Yeah, 'cause 2 years ago you played lovely football.
It's
Tactical, isn't it? It's all
yeah.
It's all percentages, isn't it?
When
That's
it
what it feels like.
Like when we get goals and it's exciting, God, it's exciting.
Yeah.
When it's not working, there's no plan B.
Would you play that
Except for
football
Trossard,
if
but
Pep
again,
Guardiola wasn't in the league?
No. No, they wouldn't. No.
Probably.
Jink?
Yeah, because they'll just get another Pep.
I don't know if you would. I thought you know that year when you were 2 years ago when you were top of the league for so many days, banging teams left, right, and centre.
No, because if Klopp stayed, it would be the exact same.
Jink.
Yes, I honestly do.
I
See,
thought
I don't think so because Klopp played a lot more open football. So I reckon you'd play good football. I don't think you play the
Klopp's banked for
cancer
20
ball that
years.
it is at the moment.
yeah, right, that's fine. But what I'm saying is that he doesn't do what Pep does with the 95
No.
points,
No,
100
he
points.
doesn't. But he knows how to fucking beat us. But yeah, you know what? It wasn't a fantastic game. A win's a win. I'll take that. Martinelli, I don't know where the fuck his confidence is. It just wasn't there.
Mhm.
And then you saw as soon
You
as
need to sign a winger
as
or a
soon as
forward.
Trossard came in. As soon as Trossard came in,
Havertz
that
missing a sitter.
That ball from Trossard, I think it's the second goal, Party's goal, is he just turns that right back and he's like, I'm going here.
Oh, right,
and
yeah.
then just spins and he's got so much space.
But you can tell Trossard is fucked off with the starting 11 because he comes
I love
on,
it.
he comes on, he scores, and you sit there and you go,
But you know what? The way Trossard done it, it wasn't like, you're not playing me, fuck you. He went, that's why you pick me. that's what you want from a player.
yeah.
You don't want a player to
but-
be.
No, not big.
Remember,
Absolutely.
was it Fernandez got subbed off and his fucking gloves are off? And
Yeah.
fuck that. You go and you show why you should be in. For me, an awful lot of people aren't going to kind of take to this. Martinelli plays against Brighton. You do the exact same. Bring Trossard on.
I think the problem is, right, with Trossard, is he's joined Arsenal for better things, and I think, I genuinely, I think Arteta set a precedent. He might be worried he's going to get the Ramsdale treatment. So he's then been put on, he scored a goal, and he's not bothered to celebrate. He's got a face like a slapped arse. I think he's sitting there basically going, this is the reason I should start.
Yeah,
And I agree with you, that's what I'd want a player to do.
Yeah.
But a player's only going to do that so much. If he keeps getting used as a super sub, he's going to want to leave.
Yeah.
Potentially, but then it's resurfacing again. Apparently, Nico Williams is back on the go. Apparently, I don't know how true it is.
For a club that doesn't seem to have any money left, you seem to be linking yourself with a lot of
Don't really know how to
players.
fucking use it.
Yeah, I'd agree
We're
with that.
spending about 40 million on Moreno.
So is it Brighton next few years?
Brighton at the.
You'll be at the MX because you're at Emirates this week.
I was going to say.
Oh, actually, no, they're at the MX actually. All right, maybe I don't know, but Brighton, that's fine.
We've got Brighton.
You'll beat them. I think
I'd
genuinely
be
you'll beat them.
surprised if you didn't.
No, I don't.
They look good. Fun enough. That's a good segue. Thank you for that. We're going to do fuck up for the week. There's many contestants for this one.
Watkins.
Right.
Watkins,
No, I don't think so.
What with a mess when it's got
What we said? Right, I tell you what, fuck up of the week. What we saying? Go on.
I've got two actually. Can I have two?
No.
Of course I can't have two. I'm going to have two anyway. Fuck you.
Fuck up of the week as in player.
Of the weekend. It doesn't matter. What you think was a total fuck up of the weekend.
Oh, that handball, Newcastle Bournemouth.
Alright, I'm only having one now.
It's one. Actually, do you know what? That is a collection
Yeah.
of fuckery.
Let's.
Right? Dan Burn doesn't win a header. The geezer's like 6'9". He's an absolute beanstalk, and he's not won a header. The geezer has jumped. It's come off his shoulder. Right? It's a non-moving part of your body, and it's gone in, and then they're giving it his hand. It's an absolute joke.
What was it?
Do you know what I was going to say? Is I could be wrong, and the wording of the. I'll look at the wording of the
I'm
rule.
sure it's like a tactical handball. I think
But they call it a tactical handball. Where are you meant to move that part of your arm?
Like,
Also-
he has literally jumped, and he's gone like that. Well, that's how you move your shoulder.
His shoulders over the other geezer's
Yeah,
shoulder.
it's-
If
It's
anybody's
weird.
ever played football or any sort of
That's just
sport,
not handball.
no, when you try and
You
jump
jump.
and try and get in front of somebody, you do go like that. When you're trying to get over somebody, you put your arm there.
Yeah.
But is it there?
Exactly. What's he meant to do? What, you're just going to fucking jump like that?
Well,
now?
you did, no, you meant
But
to just be like a salmon now. You meant to keep your
No.
arms by your side and just. It's,
No, because then they've kind of given a bit of leeway for defenders. Like if the ball's getting crossed in, they can have their arms anywhere.
yeah,
now.
it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
So what the fuck's the difference?
Yeah,
He didn't just go.
I can't wait for Howard Webb to release that audio footage because I'd love. Because the reason why I say this is David Coote
Oh, David.
goes up to the camera and the players and goes like that. And
It's in there.
that is that's handball.
That's
That's not handball.
Mate, that's handball.
If your shoulder's here, that isn't handball.
But that's not.
What
like anything below the collar, so I would say anything about there
mad.
is handball, right?
That's what
it's
it
him
was.
here. It's him here.
Yeah.
It's a load of crap.
But that's what it was. It was
That's what- yeah.
the sleeve wasn't handball.
Yeah.
That's my fuck up of the weekend.
I don't know if there's a rule change. I don't know if someone wants to update us on that. I don't know. I don't think there was.
I don't think
But
it has been.
My fuck up of the week, Xerxes. I don't know if I fuck.
well, we have literally got the same fuck up of the week.
I don't
So,
understand how he's.
I actually have so much
I have another one to
sympathy.
chuck in after.
I have so much sympathy for Xerxes
It is offside.
because when I
Oh,
mean
no,
that though, if you
absolutely.
look at the ball goes across from I think it's Ahmed that puts it across.
Mm.
He's already sliding.
No, it's Garnacho shot.
Yeah, but Ahmed puts it across
Yeah.
to Garnacho, I think.
Something.
And as Garnacho shoots, he's already sliding for the first tee. He can't get out of the way.
It's unlucky, right? But it's offside.
Mark Goldbridge going, it's a farcical rule because at the end of the day it was going in anyway. I know we've just said this. I don't know if it was going in. I thought it looked like it was hitting the bar at the post. I don't know if that's going in, hit the post or going out.
United being butthurt.
If you sort of freeze frame it, it hit Xerxes on the line.
Yeah.
So it's going in. And I kind of get what Goldbridge is saying, but you can't just change the rule.
No,
Yeah,
the problem
this is a total argument. Remember a couple of years ago, was it Leeds versus Palace, when Bamford was called offside because that part of the arm was off because he was telling them where to put the ball.
Yeah.
You're off.
Yeah.
That's a rule.
Yeah,
If you start putting grey area into every rule, you're going to start challenging every rule.
We're just never going to get any consistency.
Yeah,
in this concept.
exactly.
So
we don't have consistency now.
No, but we have this season so far. We have had more consistency than we have had in the last two.
We've had We've had more issues this week than we did than the whole last week.
No,
and that's just today.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I think but I think compared to when we started this last season, I don't think we had anywhere near. I think we had more issues at the beginning of last season than we have this so far.
We just cover up as well. Joe Linton has Goldberged.
That was going to be my third one.
Neto.
That for me,
that's an honourable mention.
He's not gone for the ball. He's basically clotheslined from hell the keeper, and we're going. It's a yellow.
I don't want to bring up VAR every week because I don't actually enjoy doing it, but. Why is it they look at the goal? Obviously, they need to look at goals because that's what they're meant to do, every goal. They fuck up that one so badly.
Yeah.
And then they look at that one and they go, I don't need to look at that.
So, I think...
Wait, 2 seconds. Go through the rules. You didn't go anywhere near the ball.
That was going to be...
It's technically... What do they call it? It's safe. Goalkeeper's got the ball safe because he's got 2 hands on it. So, what is the actual argument... for it not being a red?
So it must be serious foul play, right? Because technically, if you slapped a player, right, off the pitch or not even on the ball, right, that's serious foul play. Yeah. You've just assaulted a player. So he's assaulted a keeper that's got the ball safe, right?
Yeah.
So that's a red card challenge, right? That's serious foul play. And yet he got a yellow. And he's giggling as he's walking away, and you sit there going, yeah, I would be an all.
There's one, what league is it? It's like a lower, like, Turkish league or whatever, and I think the goalkeeper's like celebrating or something, and he's went like that. But as he's done that, he's clocked a player, got sent off.
Yeah,
and that's
it's just the red.
Like celebration. It wasn't.
Yeah.
He got sent.
Yeah.
So why is Paqueta allowed to just go?
But not Paqueta, thank you.
Not
Joe
Paqueta,
don't start on us. There's no need for that. I know the kid almost got crushed, but there's no need for that.
No, because Paqueta's normally for a shithouse.
Yeah, well, yeah. They're both Brazilian, aren't they? So they've both got you're both expecting it. But no, it's a joke.
That game was going... Do you know what? We've got a Newcastle fan in our group chat. He was going, the game was a bit dodgy for refereeing. I don't think it was too bad.
You know what?
I just think the last... Oh, fuck off.
It is. Every game he referees is an issue.
The last 10 minutes went bonkers. Absolutely bonkers.
I would agree with you. I think the game in general was very kind of officiated pretty fair, and then I don't know what happened. It's like the ref shat the bed, and then just everything got decided. It's not a red foul, and how was that handball?
So it's like he's worried, right? So he's given what I don't understand is he giving the goal? Maybe it's a new initiative. I've said this countless times before. But the pundits and the TV services and the fucking radio presenters, they all need to decide what they want. Because now people aren't going at the monitor because they moaned about it going at the monitor last year. Now they aren't going at the monitor, and I bet you a tenner, TalkSport and all of that tomorrow will be raging about how that wasn't given. So for me, you need to decide what you want.
For me, it doesn't matter as long as the right bloody decision gets made.
Exactly.
Go to the screen if you need to. But So for me, right, the biggest problem is don't go to the screen and spend 5 minutes staring at the same bloody thing on repeat, right? Just make a decision.
As the VAR looked at that, Ben, thinking that was a pen. I think that was the handball.
I genuinely don't know. Because the problem is, it's come off your shoulder. I think in our first game against Villa, was it Paqueta who brought the ball down with his shoulder onto the floor? That's not a handball. So tell me the difference between the two.
I actually genuinely, one of the few rules I've liked that implemented in the last couple of years was the sleeve rule.
Yeah,
because it sets a standard. Then
I don't know. I think Newcastle were lucky to get away with the point.
I've got two things.
I would give them their dues. They were better than them in the second half, but they were lucky.
If you watch it again, I don't know how many people actually noticed it, but about a minute after the decision, Coot's smiling. He's smiling. No. If he thinks he's fucked up...
He goes after officials, by the way. I don't know if you realise this.
David Coote.
If you're a regular watcher, Gavin hates David Coote.
No, David Coote is a dick. But what I mean is, he's smiling, he's joking, he's loving life. He should be worried.
What do you mean he's loving life?
He should be worried.
He's officiating, getting abused off 25,000 fans down in the South Coast.
2 seconds. He should be worried of what the repercussions are going to be. Not,
No, hang
I've
about
made a
though, Gav. That's
mistake,
fine.
no,
I'm fine with.
I'll go referee in the championship for a week.
No, I'm
Then I'll
fine
be
with sticking blame on him. He didn't do it. He had the right decision. He called a goal.
VAR should have
That's
called it out.
fine.
VAR ruined
But
it.
he can't apparently go to the monitor unless VAR recommends it.
that's-
Second part to it. I don't understand why we're getting the fucking audio clips months after.
No, I completely agree
Have
with
it
you.
there
I
on your
I have a sinister belief. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, by the way, but I have a serious belief. Because I watched the Havertz one that they released, 2 years ago when he was at Chelsea, and it didn't seem live to me.
But look at the lines. They're not even giving us the lines for offside.
And the Liverpool Spurs one did last year, and they got stick for that.
I know you guys don't want me doing this, but the comparison with rugby, they have it on the TV. They have the little window.
You can't do that.
Well, no, they have a little window and they go, "All right, we're checking."
Yeah,
And then they go, "Okay, David Cook, this is the decision."
I think
It's there.
I think the difference
Not
is
months after.
what I would like is I don't even want to see when I'm at the stadium. I don't want to see the audio. I don't want to hear the audio.
No,
I
you don't
want.
have that at the stadium. You have it on the TV.
Yeah, but you have at rugby, you have the little earbuds, didn't you?
No, but not for.
But at football, all I'd want is can I just see what's going on?
Yeah,
Because I've sat there now.
again. Because when we watch Euros, I liked seeing the shadow sort of bit. That to me made sense.
Even
Get the
that,
automated one.
The problem is now, though,
Easier.
every football fan's going to be cynical and look at some of the offsides and go, that Salah one I thought was quite close today. I could be completely wrong. There might be a line drawn and shows me wrong. No, but you think that I don't.
No,
so
but
then show the line then.
No, but that's fine. But I don't need to just see the line. Have the fucking animation of what they had in the.
That's what I mean. Yeah, but
that's clear cut. You can't make it up unless.
No, that's what I'm saying. But show the line. Show how he's on.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that. But what I'm saying is, I am cynical because some of the times you look at it. I mean, Newcastle, they've been saved a point today. Saved a point and a straight red, by the way.
Yeah.
Because that isn't a second yellow, that's a red.
The automated thing takes what? 30 seconds max?
Yeah, but they didn't want
on
it.
Go. No, but what I'm saying, why?
Oh, I don't know, Gav.
This is a question. Why do you not want that? It's a revelation to the Premier League. It's a fucking fire.
Yeah, I think.
It's like the wheel.
I think this. Hopefully, this is this is an anomaly. Hopefully, I think.
Well, that Joe Linton clothesline is one of the worst decisions I've seen.
It's just stupid. It doesn't make sense.
Can we get on to another topic? I'm getting sick of David Cook.
But also, actually, another really bad.
Hey, I blame him for that. You didn't blame. I wouldn't blame him for the VAR goal.
I blame him for the Joe.
But that Joe Linton one, the fact that he has literally pulled a yellow straight out, I don't know how he's looking at that going. That's a yellow.
Bournemouth, whoever the fuck it was.
Poach, yeah, one of the coaches.
Probably many profanities at the fourth official.
Yeah, they were having a pop after the goal got disallowed.
Because if you watch the fourth official, he just goes, and then the fucking red people do. What the fuck does that mean? He was on and off the pitch.
It's a symbol, bud.
Sorry.
Probably the game of the weekend. Might as well do the game of the weekend as well. I don't think there's any argument, is there? It's Chelsea Wolves.
I think. Where's the Chelsea that we know?
Sorry, low key, that Wolves kit. I like a badge in the middle, by the way. I'm a badge in the middle sort of person. I didn't see it,
we had a blue,
but I really hope the kit logo, so if it's Nike or Adidas, I don't think it's Jonah or someone. I want, if that's in the middle as well, that kit could be possibly the home kit.
I'm sure we had a purple one like that the badge is in the middle.
The ivory one was.
Yeah.
That might be what I'm thinking of. That was lovely.
Sorry, go on.
A new Chelsea team. It was weird. They actually managed to work together.
I don't know what you boys thought of last week. I genuinely thought they were okay against Man City.
I don't think they were amazing. I think they were okay.
Man City, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's City. Yeah. You kind of, I think, compared to last season, the Chelsea team we've seen, they actually seem to be able to work together slightly.
Mudryk had a shocker, apparently.
Well, you know who didn't? Noni Madueke. Anybody had him in their fantasy football, they could play.
I've been shagged.
Where the fuck did he come from? Like
the keeper needs shot.
You know what I mean?
The keeper does need shot.
What was it? Did have a terrible.
Madueke scored the same goal 3 times. 3 times. He's running down your left side. Oh look, he's put it in between you and the post. Fucking save it,
you don't need to kind of look at the defenders and go, he's done the same run.
Don't get me wrong, right?
Because he's took the fullback 3 times the same way. Yeah, probably.
The fullback needs shot, but the keeper as well.
Everyone needs fucking shot, doesn't they?
But to bloody
David Cook and he had
it honestly, it done me in because I didn't notice it until we watched it again, and then it was only when you see him and he literally the same position and scores. You're a professional
Yeah.
goalkeeper. What are you doing?
Cole Palmer's goal, that was that celebration, guys. That summed up that goal. That was cold. That was a cold
He's
goal.
only he's got him in his fantasy team. That's why.
I do, but I didn't have his captain. I'd Bernardo Silva.
It was. I like the little dink, right? It wasn't a bad goal. The celebration can shove up his
I
ass
think-
to just stupid, but
Right, Gary O'Neill is in no chance getting sacked, is he?
no.
No, that's fine.
I think
I was gonna say, let's
problem
be
with
serious.
Chelsea, you got to look at the squad, right? Everyone goes, oh, they've just spunk loads of money. They have, but not on Dross. They have brought in a load of talented players.
Yeah, so
The problem is they just never really work together. Whereas now they look like they're cohesive.
Yes.
They're all working.
6 nice goals. We might as well get into that. I know there's been a lot of thing after Monday Night Football with Carragher going, oh, when he's working with 45 people, and where's he going to get the changer and thing. I think he's gone over the top there, really.
He kind of does have a point. Where are you putting them?
I don't think he does.
Because then you do have the players that are playing with the
Nah,
youth team and
the
stuff
reason-
like that. Why are you having to do that?
the reason why I say that is he's they registered 25 people, 25 players, same as everyone else has.
Yeah, but they've got a squad of like 40.
Yeah, but how many of those? Pretty much all the signings this year are youth signings, and then
Except for Felix.
they're getting rid of literally big names on big wages. I said this. Give it 2-3 years. I
How much was Gallagher on?
have no idea, but
I
that wasn't
don't
no, but
think
that
it was
wasn't
on
due to
much.
that wasn't due to wages.
No,
that was
but-
due to PSR.
No, but you're still getting rid of him. Sterling was on a lot.
Right, but the two mainstays that are on big money. Oh, sorry, 3 actually was Thiago Silva, Sterling, and Lukaku.
And all are gone.
But
aren't they?
Thiago Silva was always going. I think his contract was up.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they've actually. I think if they get rid of Sterling, they've reduced their bill bus. They've reduced their wage bill by something like 42%. I think they've got a lower wage bill than us right now if they get rid of Sterling and Lukaku. That's mad when you think of how many players they've got. Give it 3 years. I don't see how how people worth however much money they are get this wrong.
Lukaku's not gone yet.
They're not that stupid, are they?
No.
Are we saying they're stupid?
No,
No,
but they've got till Friday to get rid of these players.
The money that they've made. But the problem is, right? Someone's always going to come in for Lukaku. Someone will always try and sign him.
I would. I'd bring him
yeah,
West Ham if he's fit.
because he's a goal scoring version of Antonio.
The problem with shifting him is he'd want the wages, and he ain't get the wages at West Ham.
Sterling also has a similar problem. I do still think he's got it in him. You were right in what you're saying when we spoke about it before. Is the wages he demands?
Is the Sterling treatment harsh though?
Yes. To tell him that you're not in the plan, just stripping him of his number, I think that's harsh.
Do you think that's harsh?
Yeah.
Right. The reason
he's
why
a Premier League winner. He was one of.
Yeah.
A few years back, he was noted as one of the best wingers.
What's he done at
in
Chelsea?
country. No,
I'm going to
I
make devil's
think-
advocate here because if you want to turn around and go, it's a bit
no one
far.
deserves a number to be stripped.
Now, hang on that. What I was going to say was players are quite well within their rights apparently to stamp their feet and want out of a club, right?
Mhm.
Agreed.
Right. But then Sterling, he's not wanted at the club. Apparently, he was told this in the summer. He got his number stripped. He's on 350 grand a week. He's not done anything to warrant that.
But you shouldn't
Get him
get
out of the club.
You shouldn't
but
get
I
your
think-
number stripped.
No, I think
That's disrespectful.
yeah. I think for the fact that he's a Premier
So is that the
League
only
player-
argument then? He's got his number stripped and that's
No,
wrong.
but if it was a case of right, we want you out the door. We're going to look at alternatives. Okay, right. Okay, you're not in the first team plan, but we still want you to kind of train. There's you. You're giving them alternatives, but then going.
Why do you
Ken,
think
what, your
alternatives?
numbers getting
Do you know what this
stripped
feels like? This feels like the Joe Hart argument when he was at Spurs. Is all these players go, oh, I want you to tell me it straight. I want you to tell me it straight. They've clearly gone, right, we do not want you. Find another club.
No, I think that telling him it straight. The Joe Hart one I think is different because he came under criticism because he was crap. Whereas I think, yeah,
What's
okay,
Sterling done?
Sterling hasn't done amazing, but he's not a bad player. Is the difference. And I think the problem is with how they've been. I think give him more minutes. Would he do bits? I don't know. But if you told him he's not got a place in the club,
But you
fine.
literally said earlier, Mudryk gets ahead of him probably
Yeah,
right now.
he would do for me at the moment. But I still think you'd give him minutes. You'd sub him on. Why wouldn't you give him minutes?
But he's on 350 grand a week.
Right, so hang on. So the wage
wages,
side of it is something that if they want rid of him because of the wages, that's fine. And publicly stripping him of the numbers just.
And John does
petty.
me as well. It's always the argument of, oh, the player didn't get the wage paid to him. Like he didn't demand it. Yes, he literally
it's in
did.
their contracts, yeah.
I'll tell you right now, it's the exact same as the Moyes argument about a player. What club takes him right now?
What club takes Sterling?
on those wages, no one in the Prem.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, the
He has Saudi.
Yeah,
Well,
but he doesn't deserve his number to be stripped.
No,
That is
not publicly.
disrespectful.
Yeah,
It
the
really
wages
is.
side of it. I
I
think,
find that mad.
no,
No, because the only reason Ronaldo got his 7 was somebody went.
Yeah, Dan Jones.
Do you mind swapping it? And
No, mate, they literally transferred Dan Jones to get him
no,
7.
No, but before that, they went, we're going to give Ronaldo your name. Dan James could have been in his right going that.
Yeah.
He could have been right.
But the problem is for me, right? The wage side of it. I agree. He's going to have to take a cut wherever he goes because, unfortunately,
Which
he's
take
not,
Arsenal.
he's not worth 350.
Which take Arsenal.
No, wait, 2 seconds. Also, I don't like the way players force a move.
Yeah, the zero.
Kepa, I think Kepa done it. The fact that I'm not going to train, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to... Yeah, okay, that's just disrespectful to the club, and I don't like that. But I also don't like it when the club's going, you're in the back corner.
Would Arsenal
take the corner, face the corner, and then when you're all right, I'll tell you to come
Would
in.
Arsenal take him?
Well, no, I don't think so.
He isn't better than what you've got?
I didn't say that.
No, I'm asking your opinion.
I think you're right.
So you can play Martin any side, is my point.
I think you're. I would still take Martinelli. You asked me when he joined Chelsea the first season.
No, right now.
Will you let me answer my question?
No, right now, because
Right,
because that makes the reason. There's a reason why I'm sticking it to your throat because he's getting paid nigh on the same as Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, right, so we've already said his wage needs to drop. That's what we've said, but the problem is you can't.
Who takes him now?
Well, really,
I said no
I
one
think
in the Prem.
not on that wage.
Right, lower wage. Who takes him in the top 6? Genuinely, maybe Villa, maybe.
Yeah, Villa. I think
they
Villa
did
would
say
take
he
him.
was
I think
a-
Brighton would take him as well. I think. Quite honestly, I think Brighton would
I think
take him.
Spurs would.
Yeah.
Jink?
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't see Spurs taking him.
What, putting Son over to the right and then putting Sterling on the left? Actually, Sterling can play on the right. He did for Liverpool earlier on.
Yeah, I just
Also, back to my thing. If you asked me the first season of Chelsea, take him, bite your hand off. Now he just doesn't have the same.
He's only 29 though.
I've only seen minutes
he
in
doesn't have the same
energy.
Yeah, not even energy because he does have those bursts of runs.
Aura,
confidence. He just doesn't have that confidence about him anymore.
But I think that's minutes, mate. I think he needs more time on the pitch.
Which I got West Ham.
Ooh.
No, you wouldn't, would you?
Well, yeah, but
Would you?
Yeah, but the problem is,
Who's he getting in front?
But the problem is, only if I could. I would. What he can do and what he's doing, I'd need to see him play.
So who would he get in front of?
Well, he'd have to play on the left hand side, wouldn't he?
So Kudus drops.
No, I'd move Kudus onto the right and Bowen in the middle.
Right. Okay.
Because Sterling is good enough to start. But
Is he better than Kudus?
No, not at the moment. No. But the problem is, mate, he needs to play minutes. So you can ask me this question: if you're going off current form,
the reason why I'm asking, the reason why I'm asking is I don't. It's right. It's harsh, and that's fine. But also, the reason why I have no sympathy for him is, as I said, he's on this huge fucking wage, and he's done nothing to prove that he's been a good signing there.
No, the problem.
I don't mean to sound like a total bellend,
not
but like
past the first season.
What I mean is, it's like it's fine if you want to turn around and go, oh well, it's harsh. It is harsh, but at the end of the day, they're the ones paying him this fucking money. What are they getting out of him?
No, so
that's how you're going to treat your
players.
I
agree.
So.
The payment side of it, yeah, okay, he's on really heavy wages. That should be dropped, right? But you don't strip someone's number publicly. That's muggy.
Well, he didn't do it public.
Like, well, it went on Sky Sports that his number was getting dropped.
Sterling done that via a statement.
I'd make it public as
no,
well.
I think it was.
No, so Chelsea submitted their squad numbers.
Yeah, but it'd also get posted onto their website before anybody else knew.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they didn't come out with a statement going, "Oh, we're stripping Raheem Sterling of this."
No, but it was still made public knowledge, and that's rough. I think it's not how I'd like one of ours treated. If they hadn't been mugs to us, I don't see why you treat them like this.
Would you like it at your work? If they're like, we're just going to strip you of something.
So if you weren't doing your job, which he's not doing,
he doesn't.
He's not really had the opportunity to do.
He wasn't doing it last year.
But he didn't really get the opportunity last year.
I just disagree. Maybe we've got a different stance on this. I just feel like if you're not showing any loyalty from the player, there's no need to be showing any loyalty from the club.
I just don't think he's had enough minutes to prove whether or not he's that shit. I think he needs to take a wage cut either way.
I think there was no loyalty on Raheem Sterling's side after the shit had happened.
I mean, literally after the first game, he asked his representatives to come out and say he wasn't happy about it, even though he knew 3 days before the game. What it is he brought out a statement 3 hours before the Man City game when he knew he wouldn't be in the squad probably Thursday.
That's what I mean. So
why has he done that then?
But he's done it after the stuff that you've just said he knew 3 days in advance.
No, what I'm saying is how teams usually work is you'll know how it works. You either get told by the manager or you get chucked a bib the day before going, you're not the team, by the way.
I just
think, why are you waiting until an hour or 2 hours before the game at Man City, at Stamford Bridge, going, oh, well, I ain't happy for this, and my representatives are...
The problem is, either way, right, the transfer side of it, you've either got the bang out of all the versions of people going for free and running their contracts down, or you've got clubs that are just forcing players out at the moment. So I think the problem is there's no happy medium. There is either...
I don't agree with the Gallagher one. If you had to ask me, I think that's a different situation. Partially because he's a homegrown lad.
Yeah.
Secondly, because he has impressed.
Yeah.
Thirdly, I think he gets in that Chelsea midfield right now.
I genuinely think that the way Chelsea have treated Gallagher is appalling.
And then they had the fucking gall, by the way,
for a homegrown
to put a TikTok video out when he signed for Atletico, going, "You'll always be a blue, Connor."
No,
well, he ain't a blue, is he? You got rid of him.
It's do you know what, the way they've treated that boy for a homegrown English player, a homegrown Chelsea lad,
it's mad, don't it?
And it's just you forced him out your club. Let him go elsewhere.
Yeah,
like I know he didn't want to, and I know he wanted to play for him, but I think if you're gonna put that mentality onto him.
Well, they released a big video. That's what I'm saying. It was a short montage of like, oh, well, I've always wanted my career to be just at Chelsea. I want to play at Chelsea. Frank Lampard's my icon. I want to play at Chelsea. It was just about 2 minutes of him going, I want to play at Chelsea. I want to play at Chelsea.
Yeah, and they just flung him off.
Yeah, and they have done that for PSR. I don't think.
I think it's bang out of order. And do you know what? Genuinely, I don't back Chelsea at all with that. I think their conduct with Gallagher has been dog shit, and I think they need to have a look at themselves. Because if you're a youngster coming up through Chelsea now...
Well, look at Chalobah. Chalobah's a great example.
Yeah.
I think that's unjustified on Chalobah.
See, I'd agree with that. This is where our draw difference is. Chalobah's a youth player, will come up from the youth player. I don't think he's been terrible or bad.
It's not lived up to the hype. I think when he broke onto the scene, it was very much, he is going to be the guy. He's going to be the defence. And he did... You know what?
He fell off a bit.
You saw it. You saw moments of it. He just didn't have
he's an half-decent
games
defender.
of it.
No.
As I said to you during the transfer window, I'd take him if he was on a cheap.
I think the way that the club's handling some of the players is a bit meh.
I think as much as and people hate to hear it now. Yeah, football might be a business. You're still dealing with people. It's not. Yeah, you might see those people as assets, but you can't treat them like objects. Is the way that I look at it. It's very much now that players are just something that could be flung from club to club, and it's.
Look at Morata.
Yeah,
there's that whole thing. He's
don't get it wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if no Morata and Aubameyang, he was late back from a tattoo and stuff. He was late to training, and stuff happened. And it was, you're going to miss the game. You're going to train with the under 21s. Fair. The players actively doing stuff to disgruntle the club and stuff. Sterling just hasn't performed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just hasn't performed, and it's been, like I say, go stand in the corner and tell you it's okay.
So it's not disgruntling the club putting out a statement 3 hours for a game.
But also,
what I'm saying is there was stuff behind the scenes that had already been discussed. That he's already.
I'd say for Gallagher, if they've let him away for FFP, he's get rid of Enzo.
That's not FFP. That's not how that works.
No, but you'd have a prime opportunity to sell him, though.
But you're losing money. FFP, the reason why Gallagher's gone is because he's an academy player, so it costs nothing, and all of his sale price is profit. Yeah, so it goes on one side of the book. So it's an accountancy lesson. Enzo Fernandez, unless you sell him for what his contract's worth, which is what is he on 6 years.
Something like that.
So he's probably still worth in the 78 million region. Unless you sell him for more than 78 million, you've not made a profit on him. And who's buying him for 78 million right now?
Yeah,
it's the problem. I get why they're doing it, but it's just Chalobah is exactly the other one. The only reason I want to sell him for 15, 20 million is probably for PSR as well. Same for Fernando Broja because he's an academy player.
Again, Broja's another player I'd take.
I'm surprised we've not got him for him. How cheap apparently he was looking at going to Ipswich. We've offered that money before and they've said no. So I don't know why they're all of a sudden letting
you're right, but I don't know why are they clearing out their youth.
Because you're getting more in.
Yeah, but that's what I don't. So you're bringing up youth players which are playing well,
Well,
and then you're sacking them off and bringing in.
Ben, they've
more
been urgently
youth
needing a
players.
striker.
And shoving them into another room.
They've been needing strikers for about 3 years now, and they've literally got Romelu Lukaku and Amoja Broja in the club. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Gav is wearing the Sully Arsenal top. Do you want to give him a little spin?
No,
that's right. If you enjoyed the video, please like. And yeah, you'll see us in the next one. Thank you very much.
Cheers, lads.
Bye.